After a month and a half away, this was where we wanted to be. 200 kilometers from Winnipeg, everything changed. So what happened to our lake weekend?
Yay!
Why we were not here for a month and a half, and how adventurous was it to get here?
Well, yeah, and not that we're gonna capitalize on the hottest movie in the world right now, the Odyssey, but it has been a bit of an odyssey to finally find our way back to our favorite place in the world. um, I mean, some of you may know our oldest, our only daughter, for that matter. I mean, unless you count little Zoe here. Graduated from high school this year, and so there were some events, graduation, grad, these sorts of things that the ceremony and the dinner and all these sorts of things that kind of preoccupied us through a lot of June. And then my mother-in-law, Misha's mother, put out an invitation for us to come see her in Europe for her 80th birthday. And so our trek over, it took a little bit of work to get our passports all figured out, because they had expired after last year. And so yeah, we got all that sorted, finally got things together. We were hit with some pretty ugly weather towards the end of June, beginning of July. And so while we wanted to get out before the end of June, it just didn't work out. And so next thing we know, we're in Europe.
It had the right length.
That's a whole other adventure to talk about, involving rental cars and customs agents and getting frisked and different things, and
Yeah, we'll
highlighted for security. But that's a story for another
video.
time.
We'll have a different video for that one. There's going to be way more details about that.
Yeah, but we got to Europe and we got back, and everyone was safe, and we obviously had some work piled up when we got back, and we took care of that, and lo and behold, we finally had Monday or Sunday marked on our calendar as our opportunity to make our way out here, and we
did.
Well, we didn't.
We
Yeah, that was the next adventure.
Yeah.
And so we started our driving out, myself, Misha, and the boys. Lizzie had to work in the city, so she wasn't able to join us. And we got about, I'd say, probably halfway here, and we heard a nice little ka-thunk, and that's never a good thing when you hear a ka-thunk while you're driving on the highway. Burnt rubber and smoke coming from the bottom of the truck, and so that warranted a call to CAA. Great value, by the way, guys. CAA membership, for those of you that aren't, that do any kind of travel, the roadside assistance is pretty good.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, Grant, but this is not paid promotion. We're promoting it because we are happy with CAA.
Even they even bailed us out for the passport photos, for the international driver's licenses and all these sorts of things, and the insurances that were available for when we're traveling. So again, unpaid promotion, but we've been really happy with the service there, and been members for years. Never really took advantage of the membership, but this was one time where we did, and so we got picked up on the side of the road by a gentleman by the name of Richard. He had room for all four of us. and drove us 200 kilometers back to Winnipeg so that we could get home safe and sound and get ready to do it all again the next day, which we did. So we loaded up everything into our SUV, threw the trolling motor in the Thule, which was an interesting workaround, but it ended up fitting just perfectly enough that we got everything in.
I think you're presenting it like it was like a easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, not for me. I said that I was beaten when we got when we got home because it was quite a bit. You were a little bit. You were the one stronger and supporting.
Well, you know
So
what they say, you can only deal with what's in front of you, right? And
yeah,
it's just one of those things where it was horribly inconvenient, and we were obviously nervous. Like the SUV does not do, particularly well launching our boat. And the wonderful boat launch here at the Hudson Bay Post nearby our property is just not the greatest all the time in terms of being, there's a lot of sand that comes in there. It's beach, and so it tends to be a little bit shallow. Um, and it's not super easy to get the boat off the bunks. And so there was a little bit of that. And so, of course, we finally kind of got things going. And we're going to use the motor to help pull the boat off the bunks. And that's kind of when we realized that let's just say that the master power was left on and there was no power left in the in, in the battery to get the boat. So unloaded the boat back nearby the launch and proceeded to go for a nice little tour to the wonderful small town of Dryden. And for those of you who haven't been through Dryden, it's about 10,000 people. It's got everything. Years ago when we
let's say Dryden always bails
it bails us out.
Yeah,
It has everything that you
we
need.
don't go there to buy food or anything, but
Well, probably should.
we should. We don't stay here long enough. Grant drove us to Canadian Tire, and he purchased
A new battery.
a new battery.
Yeah, it was a new battery for the boat.
For the boat.
And so, we tried to charge things up and get things going. And there wasn't enough cranking amps available to turn over our larger motor, but we were able to, and I didn't have the tools on hand to be able to switch out the battery, so we were trying to boost it. It didn't quite work, but we have our trolling motor, or auxiliary motor, I guess it would be, the bubbly, as Misha likes to call it. And so bubbly took us across the lake, got us here. Remarkably, everything was mostly in one piece. The food tent tends to get beaten up either by wildlife or by elements, and so we have a new one coming for next week. But we got here, we're able to kind of get things sorted. The solar setup, battery setup that we had kind of set up the last time we were out here did not pan out.
Would it would I say I remember you were explaining me what happened. What did you do that but I think that we're set up for the next time, right?
Next time it'll be better.
We know
Yeah.
what we did, and that we will have the solar, right?
We'll have
To
some solar, so we
collect.
should have full charge when we come out. I mean, we have multiple generators here to recharge if we need to, so it's not that big of a deal. But it would be nice for us to be able to get a bit of an array going so that we can have refrigeration for when we're not here, or that would allow us to not exclusively rely on ice packs to keep our food at safe temperatures for while we're here, so we could stay longer. Yeah, and so didn't quite give the the motor enough time to charge up before we tried to go fishing. Every rod.
I don't think we're gonna catch an eagle, but your line is still in the water.
I'm seeing some activity 25 to 30 feet to our right, honey. And you know, we like quiet while we're fishing, so we don't necessarily always like to leave the motor running. And
Put it back.
suffice to say that we ran out of gas, and by gas I mean charge, on the motor battery again, and ended up coming back in on trolling motor power. The Minn Kota Altera, for those of you paying attention, is the one that we are using this week there with the one-touch deployment and all those fun features, which I think is the one we're going to keep, by the way. So you will be seeing a Terova go up for sale very shortly. But yeah, no, it's been an adventure. We did get some fish in the boat yesterday. Misha had a nice little fish brunch today.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see.
Oh, chicken nugget.
A little better than chicken nugget, but still very juvenile. Too excited though.
We got too excited and
My minnow got
flung.
It is a chicken nugget though.
Okay, help me.
Well,
I'm gonna die.
we are leaving the spot
Yeah.
because they ate all of our minnows.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
He's working on that minnow.
Oh, Zoe.
Let's just.
Where did he go? He's behind you. Yay!
Now don't eat our minnows.
But we're happy to be out here, happy to have everything kind of sorted. Feels like it always does.
They are catching something grand. They have net out and everything.
What?
On that spot over there,
Oh yeah.
they have net out.
We're just grateful to be able to experience this place
Yeah.
again.
That's for
And
sure.
you know, I mean, we're obviously very fortunate to be able to go traveling in Europe. That is wonderful. But I think both of us agree that given the choice between jumping on, you know, transit and shuttles and buses and metros in Europe versus, or even experiencing the museum, which was wonderful, and it was an experience I wouldn't trade for anything. But um, given the opportunity to choose between spending time out here or gallivanting off in metro European destinations, I think that, or North American destinations, or any city for that matter, I think we'd choose this place hands down every single time.
Grant and I, we love where we are.
Yeah,
We recharge. I recharge. I think that you recharge as well.
absolutely.
There, yeah. The
Absolutely.
recharging is.
And that wraps up another adventure at Partridge Point. If you enjoy spending time with us, we'd love to have you subscribe and join us for the next one. Thank you for being here with us. Until next time, stay grounded, stay grateful, and enjoy the little things.